Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that. If you're returning, how you doing? What we're going to be talking about today are some time-saving grocery tips for the next time you go grocery shopping. You know, grocery shopping can be, well, at least I find it to be a enjoyable and therapeutic experience. And especially when you find like new foods while you're leisurely strolling through the store and when you're wandering through the aisles. It sounds idyllic, and I know, but unfortunately many of us do not have the time to escape to the store for some weekday R&R. Instead, we are usually pressed for time and we're rushed. We have busy schedules, crazy calendars, backed planners. You get the picture. So grocery shopping for food is still a must, but some days we simply need to get in and get out as quickly as possible. Well, the next time you're in a pinch and you're short on time, try these time-saving grocery store tips for the next time you go grocery shopping. You'll thank me later. The first one is avoid grocery shopping after work. If possible, quitting time is when most people do their grocery shopping before heading home for the day. Checkout lines are longer, stores are extra crowded, and everyone decides what to make for dinner, so steer clear of grocery shopping after the end of the work day. The next one is buy in bulk. If you and your family need a lot of one specific item, shop in bulk. Great items to purchase in bulk are like beans and cereal and coffee and grains and legumes and nuts, oatmeal, seeds. Buying in bulk can usually save you money too. The next thing is call ahead. Calling the grocery store ahead of time may sound like it's overkill, but it's really not. I do this especially when I'm buying my meats from the butcher. But if you have a specific like fish or meat order to place, call it in ahead of time. So you simply have to just pick it up at the meat or the seafood counter. If you cannot call your orders in ahead of time, stop by the counter first, then do the rest of your grocery shopping. And then afterward, you can return to the counter to pick up your order instead of wasting time just waiting for it. The next thing is check for the unit price. Have you ever looked on the shelf and you see the sticker price, right? Well, in that sticker price, there's something called a unit price, all right? Familiarize yourself with that unit price of these items. Oftentimes, one item is priced more than another, but it is only because you are getting less of that one specific item. In order to get the most bang for your buck and to be a good steward of your money, do yourself a favor and check the item's unit price. The next thing is something that I am most guilty of, and that is shopping while hungry. We've all been there before, you know, grocery shopping while hungry. It does not make for a pleasant experience for you or for your fellow shoppers. I am guilty of, you know, buying that because I'm hungry. Oh my gosh, that looks amazing. So I grab it. But just do everyone else a favor, do yourself a favor, and avoid shopping when you're hungry. You will be more focused on the task at hand and not distracted by delicious looking food and mouth-watering already prepared meals. The next thing is keep an updated inventory list. An easy way to know what you need when you go grocery shopping is to keep an updated inventory list of what food items you already have. This means checking the kitchen cabinets or just looking at your prepper pantry list, your inventory list if you have Prepper Nerd's inventory system, okay? Keep this list, you know, I'm sure you have the offline app on your phone. You can access it at any time. If you're not a fan of lists, believe me, I get it, but I love my lists. I'm notorious for my lists. That's what I'm known for. Take a photo, okay, of the things that you, like, as soon as you run out of something, take a picture of it and just leave it in your phone, right? And then you can reference it when you go grocery shopping to know what items you have, what items you don't need, what items you need to stock up on, that type of thing. The next thing is look for deals ahead of time. Like with your weekly flyers, handouts from the local grocery store in your neighborhood, look for deals before heading out for your weekly grocery shopping or your prep shopping. Not only will you be saving money, but you'll also be saving time when grocery shopping because you already know what's on sale and if you need it or not. The next thing is to make your list, your grocery list. Creating a grocery list sounds like a daunting task, but creating an official grocery list is one of the best time-saving grocery tips I think anybody could have. Plan out your weekly meals, your snacks, your breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We'll then create the grocery list based on your menu. You know what I'm saying? Sticking to your grocery list will save you time aimlessly wandering around that darn store. Now, the next one, put like items together. When you're putting, when you're shopping and you've got your cart, when you're putting things in your cart, okay, put like items together. Your produce, your meats, your non-perishables, right? This will make it easier when it's time to check out at the register. Frozen items should go together. Put your, I always put my bread, like in the basket where you normally put, if you have a child, I always put my breads up there. Then I'll do, frozen on the bottom, or meats on the bottom, and then I'll do produce, and then frozen, and then non-perishable. You know what I'm saying? Frozen should always go together, right? So everything stays cold, especially okay. And then when you're bagging, okay, because this is important, especially if you have to travel like 30 minutes or more away to go home. Always keep your frozens together. Always keep your meats together. Keep your non-perishables together. Keep your produce together. You know what I'm saying? Keep your dairy together, okay? And then more delicate items like your bread, your eggs, okay? Keep all that stuff together. The delicates, keep those together. Because if, when you're, and then what I always do, but I'm just weird, I never put my eggs and my bread in the trunk with everything else, because when you're driving and it's swishing back and forth in the back, I always put them up front with me. I don't know, maybe it's just me. So the next thing is, and I know everybody's going to be like, why would you, okay, shop at one store per day. Okay, I know, but like, what is like your favorite store? Like your all-time, nothing online, I'm saying physically going to the store. Like me, Aldi, right? If you really want to be efficient when grocery shopping, do all of your grocery shopping at one store. And then if you're like, well, that store doesn't have what I need, but that store does. Even if you're just making it a one-day thing, shop at just one store for one day. Because otherwise your brain gets scrambled and you can get overwhelmed, right? This way you're not stressed, you're not running around town, you're not making multiple stops along the way, you're not running around like a chicken without a head. The same goes for online shopping. I try to make it one thing, Kroger, that's it, right? Unless I'm buying in bulk, then of course, Sam's. Instead of placing orders on this site, that site, this site, that site, this site, that site, because then I get like, what the hell did I just buy? Did I buy that? Do I still need to buy that? I can't remember. I'm creating more of a mess. I've got boxes everywhere, bags everywhere. It's a mess. And then Sean's like, what the hell did you just buy? I don't know. I don't remember. Okay. You see what I mean? Place all of your online orders on one website or whatever. Plus, you're reducing the shipping materials, needing to pack all of your order. And then you have all of these cardboard boxes and everything else, and you got to try and mash them all together and stick them in your garbage container, oh, forget it, it's a mess. So the next thing, skip sale items unless they're on your list. I'm guilty of this, okay? You're walking in the store, you've got your list, and then whammo, you see it, sale or clearance, and you're like, ugh. Unless it's a penny sale or something that is just marked way, 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 way down, like, and I'm talking like 25 cents or less, pass it up. Seriously. I mean, it's tempting. Okay, I know. I get it. And it's so hard to pass these things up. It really, truly is. But if it's seriously not on your official grocery list, pass it up, okay? You may risk spending more than your weekly budget and running out of storage space at home for all those extra items that you never intended on buying in the first place. The next thing, and the last thing, all right? Walk the perimeter of the grocery store first. Save time grocery shopping by shopping the perimeter first. This is where all of the perishables are anyway. Things like dairy, fresh fruit, veggies, meats, okay? Shopping the perimeter of the grocery store promotes real food options first, okay? Thereby creating more mindful diet teeming with antioxidants, minerals, vitamins, okay? The good stuff. And this is stuff that we can pressure can. This is stuff that we can dehydrate, okay? Then pop into the middle aisles. Fill in your gaps with the pasta, the rice, and everything else, right? And, you know, your pantry staples, okay? The only caveat here is if you have a lot of heavy items like canned goods, jars to restock, to, you know, fill in your gaps. If this is the case, purchase fresher items like produce last so that they don't get crushed in your grocery cart, okay? All right, guys, that's all for this video. I'll see you in the next one. You stay safe, you stay positive, you keep prepping, and as always, fearless. Ciao.